Key syllabus areas, role of senior financial advisor in the multinational organization. Now, this is where I begin today's presentation. See, AFM has a very specific or a different frame of mind. Like when you were doing your F9 exam, they told you that you are an accountant and they asked you to calculate NPV, or they asked you to calculate the value of the business in if it is a business valuation question. Okay, so you say, okay, the value of the business is 27 million, or probably the NPV is 2 million. And because NPV is positive, let's do the project. That's all. This is what you were doing in F9. So in F9, you actually behaved as an accountant or a senior accountant. But in AFM, you don't have to behave like an accountant. In AFM, you have to behave like a senior financial advisor. So they don't say that you are a senior accountant or accountant. They say you are the finance manager, you are the CFO, or you are the consultant. So your role changes. Your mindset should be different now. Because as an accountant, my job was to calculate the numbers. NPV is positive 2 million. But when I come to AFM, I say NPV is positive 2 million, but please wait a minute. Although the number says that it's 2 million, it looks positive, but I need to pay attention to other factors as well. Because while calculating NPV, we made some assumptions about the revenue growth, assumptions about the fixed cost, assumptions about the variable cost, assumptions about interest rates, and so on. And those assumptions may not hold true. And if those assumptions do not come out to be true, then this NPV will fall apart. So in AFM, you are thinking about other things. You say, oh, that business looks good. I should go for an acquisition. And this acquisition probably will give me, I don't know, 10 million, 20 million, $50 million of increase in wealth. So it looks like a good project. It looks like a good proposal. Let's go for acquisition. On books, in numbers, it says all is good. But then you have to think like, okay, what other challenges can come? Maybe the cultural issues will arise because the company in which we are, our culture and their culture does not match. Our work ethics do not match. So you have to think about the other factors as well. Similarly, in NPV case, maybe a project looks very attractive because it has got a great NPV, probably, I don't know, $100 million positive NPV. But then how this project is going to impact the environment, how this project is going to impact the job market, how it is going to impact the local population. So here you don't only depend on numbers, so you calculate the numbers, and then because you are a senior manager who's taking decision. When you were in a senior accountant, I asked you, please calculate NPV for me. You just told me that NPV was 2 million. You were not taking a decision. You brought this paper on my table and you said NPV is 10 million. And can I go? I say, yes, you go. So you bring me this piece of paper. You are an accountant, I'm a senior manager. I see you have calculated it correctly and it exactly is $10 million. But then before I take the decision, I need to consider the other factors as well. Although numbers are good, but numbers are not the only things which we need to consider. We do have other factors as well. The risk appetite, the shareholders' concerns about this new project, probably the debt providers' concerns about this new project. Do they really want us to expand? Do they really want us to dilute? Do they really want us to finance or not? So here you have a very wide spectrum because in AFM, you are a decision maker. You are not just a calculator. You are actually a decision maker. And in business, when decisions are taken, they are taken while considering a 360-degree view. Okay. So role of a senior financial advisor. So I suggest that when you see the question in AFM, you should consider yourself as the owner of the business, as the entrepreneur who is taking a decision, and you need to consider all factors. It's not only about numbers, it is about other things as well. So role of a senior financial advisor. Okay. Advanced investment appraisal. So you did actually investment appraisal in past in F9. Now you have advanced investment appraisal. Here you will do another thing which is called APV, adjusted present value, which you did not do in NPV thing, which you did not do in your F9. So many new things will be added. So investment appraisal you already know. Here we will add something which is called advanced. And acquisitions and mergers, important topic. Corporate reconstruction and reorganization, treasury and advanced risk management techniques. Okay. Now this one is complex. Okay, these are the five important. These are the five syllabus areas. So there are something like 14 chapters because I follow the BPP structure of chapters, the sequence of chapters. So I think in BPP there are 14 chapters, but those 14 chapters are grouped into five categories or into five syllabus areas. Okay. Um, Remember, I'm going to explain a little later the exam structure. In exam, you've got three questions. Okay. This I will explain later, but because syllabus is here, so I'm telling you now. These three questions, one question is for 50 marks. Question 1. Question 2 is for 25 marks, and question 3 is also for 25 marks. And these three questions will appear from this section, this one, and this one. Okay. Um, D is the a question can come from D as well. So, for example, this is for sure. This is for sure. Okay. 90% chances that the third question will be from acquisition, but they can switch corporate reconstruction with acquisition. But advanced investment appraisal and risk management surely are there. And most probably this one will be here. So we understand that three questions and three areas we know. So which are these three areas where we are going to get the questions is, let me just remove it. This one, and this one. And now another important question will be in your mind that where the 50 mark question is coming. So 50 mark question can come from here or it can come from here. This is what mostly the pattern is. This is 25. So you get maybe a 50 mark or a 25 mark question from here, maybe 50 and 25 mark question from here, and then the other one. Okay. This one is just an approach. Chapter topic, this section A is not about some specific knowledge or specific techniques. It is more about the general or background or overview and the frame of mind. It will prepare you as a finance manager. This one is not really where you are getting a long question. Okay. Professional skills, 20 marks in AFM. So remember that you have 100 marks in total. 80 marks are called technical knowledge, 20 marks are called this professional skills. So it means that for every, if you have got this 50 mark question, out of 50 mark question, 40 mark is technical knowledge, which is the hardcore knowledge of AFM, and 10 mark is professional skills. Then the another 25 mark question, 20 marks are technical knowledge, 5 marks are professional. Again, 25, the third question, 20 marks for technical knowledge, 5 marks for professional. So these are 20 professional skills marks.